I'm gonna check it too, bro. I'm gonna check it. Can you do a check on it, bro?
I'm not folding the flop. I'm not folding the flop.
Now Daniel won't remember what happened pre-flop. Daniel flops an open ender.
I told you I'm not folding no flop. Make it 22. Got two kings over there. Ship it. Come on, let's go. I know you're...
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Daniel checks. The river, the jack of clubs.
Lex might still like his hand, but he's got to be a little afraid of that raise on the flop.
Lex checks.
One of those days.
You play really good, but it just doesn't work out.
I check.
Just about set for a start.
I'm not folding the flop.
We are underway here on Thursday night prime time. Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team to just score, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
A dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. And when you have those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
Cougar 19!
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, you look at this defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. 12 yards there as they move to James.
And an Eagle first down.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Back to throw now on first down. Pass complete to Royals. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
70.
Off play action. Here's Bennett. That is caught. McMillan with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
To throw is Bennett. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
You look at this Eagle defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season, but boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 19. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Bennett now to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, here's Bennett. And it's caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Patterson is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Eagles nothing.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stack. Lightning 18.
They'll look to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Check smash. Check smash. Cut 19. Cut 19. Warriors 70.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Fielded at about the 28. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready. Cougar 19. Go.
Off the play fake, it's Bennett. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Ready.
Looking to throw here. Bennett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On the jump.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Cowboys. Ready.
Bennett now off play action. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. McCord. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bison. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Bennett. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Ready? Back to 60.
To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Bennett looking to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following. A 7-yard return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Let's go now. 19, 18. 19, Lions. Ready.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Eagles.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Let's go.
Off the option, it's Jones. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Here's 2nd and 10. 18 Cardinal. Bennett now. He finds his man, complete. That's Sanchez. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Ready? Pack the 60.
And Bennett will look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Come on. 60 boxes. 60 boxes.
Bennett. And that'll be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Cowboys, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Let's go now.
And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw again. He'll find Jones again, complete. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Back to throw again. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Philadelphia.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house from Buccaneer TD. Well, they matched their opponent's pick six from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the jump.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 5.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Second and 5.
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Bennett, one final shot before the half. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He's brought down at the
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37.
Caught here by Griffin. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Eagles.
Ready.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
At the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Griffin.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to air one out. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are back within a score.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Buccaneers 21, Eagles 16.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
25-yard line.
To throw is Bennett. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Bennett fakes a handoff, now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Bennett now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Sanchez. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. He got 29 yards that time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Looking to throw here. Bennett. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Looking to throw. Bennett. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Now their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Off the option, it's Jones. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
He didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Ready? Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. He finds Royals. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll set up to throw. To the left side, he's got Royals. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the... And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go. Second down.
He's brought down at the 31.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. He's going to try and do this himself. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield.
Brings up second and goal.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Dragon 60!
Here we go on second and 12. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! 79 Broncos! Pioneer!
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. And this one is right through.
Now whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up. You end up throwing a pick. Everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out. I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Cougar 19. Cavity line.
Bennett looking to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Bennett now. A quick throw, but incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
It's Bennett going to have another throw here. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. A gain there of 21 yards.
Complete to Jalen McMillan. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Huh, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check. Ready, right?
They'll run on first down. McCoy. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game.
28, Eagles 19.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
It leads to second and 10.
Ready, set.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. And they try to sweep to Jones. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
So a big play for the Eagles now as they'll go for 2.
Let's go now.
Will set up for the
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth.
Eagles 27.
So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Brings up 3rd down and
on 3rd down, McCoy. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
44-yard line.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Here we go. Start.
Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to thank the guys on D.
He's got room past the 30. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Got it. Ready?
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He finds his man, complete. That's Griffin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
But they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
70, 670, Timberwolves.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire.
70 Lions.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Ready, set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Viking 18. Ready?
Bennett. This is caught by McMillan.
And he's got this down to the 35. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
This is 1st and 10. Now Bennett.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on a sack.
Here's 2nd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come on, set, ready.
They'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Extra point forthcoming. And the lead is up to 5.
Makes the score Buccaneers 35, Eagles 30.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Bronco 80, 19, Charger, 19, 7 Pirates.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one is incomplete.
Intended for number 81. Incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Pass the 60. Get up. Let go.
Off the play fake, it's Bennett.
Got a man on the right sideline. It's Sanchez. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Extra point right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
42, Eagles 30.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
So that last touchdown sealed it there, partner, and then the kickoff there at the end, just a formality to knock the final seconds off and send everyone home.
Yeah, it's awfully nice when you're kicking off late, knowing that even if you give up a big return or a touchdown, it doesn't matter, right? You mentioned the word formality. Good job by them putting themselves in that situation where kicking off did not matter.
So for the Bucs, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.